Hi everyone, I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 1, Episode 7. We're going to start off with Omarion and April. They are at the birthing center because they want to have a natural birth at home in a tub. Because Omarion, he was, delivered on the couch at his nana's house, and I guess they want to go the same route. And they're discussing, should their son get circumcised? She wants him to, but she also feels that Omarion should go ahead and get circumcised as well. And I'm trying to figure out, now I know not every man gets circumcised, but he's like, why fix it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't really need it circumcised. But he's like, I guess I'll do it, for you. Well, I'm like, I guess it's father son circumcision. Are they trying to get 2 for 1? I don't know. Maybe that was wrong for me saying that, but they decided the baby's gonna get circumcised, and so is Omarion. Ray J is drunk and cutting up several fools at Power 101. He wants to go confront Jesse about turning Morgan against him. He's like, you the reason why Morgan got fired because she wasn't doing her job. Morgan been my assistant all these years. This is new Ray J. I'm turned up Ray J. And seeing Ray J trying to act tough it's hilarious to me because that is so not who he is. And he is trying to give us, I am tough guy, hear me roar. This is who I am now. I am this person who gets turned up and mad and like to cut up several fools. And it was also funny how he stayed in this I'm tough and turned up mode, as he says, as he is getting carried away by security. Like, the dude had, like, both of his feet off the ground. I mean, he was, like, damn near in caveman style with Ray J. He just almost had Ray J just over his shoulder and just carried him out. And Ray J is still, man, I'm Ray J. Y'all know what y'all talking about. You gonna regret this, turn Morgan against me. And I'm like, Ray J, but you're getting carried out right now effortlessly, and you're trying to act tough, and you're not. I'm just not seeing this being tough. You being tough. Now, maybe he's trying to go back into his gang days. Cause y'all, I don't know if y'all watched, was it Brandy and Ray J, A Family Affair or a Family Thing, or that show they had where it was them and their family. He was telling I think he was telling his mom how back in the day he was in the gang when she was off on the road with Brandy, and I didn't believe that then. But I guess he got to tell some kind of story, I guess. I don't know. I thought I'd mention that, but I'd heard it like Ray J in the gang. Like, he may have walked past one, but him being in the gang, I don't see it. And I don't see him being this person that's always tough and ready to fight and like, I don't care. I don't see it. So if getting carried away caveman style by security wasn't bad enough, Ray J gets arrested. He says he's minding his business, and somebody says he's touched some girl's mic. But according to him, there was nobody around to touch, so how could he do that? And the man decided to make a citizen arrest, and he started to cut up several more fools, and the police were called. And I love how the media says Ray J. There's like breaking news. Ray J, Brandy's brother, Kim Kardashian's ex, has been arrested. I'm like, man, y'all couldn't even like Ray J will always be Brandy's little brother and Kim Kardashian's ex. That's like, he could like, I don't know, could walk on the moon. He could cure the common cold, but he would still be Ray J, Brandy's little brother, Kim Kardashian's ex. And when his manager is picking him up, like, his excuses to why he got arrested make completely no sense. He's like, I've never been arrested before. The dude was like, okay, you kicked out the back of a police car, you was spitting on police, what was going on? He's like, well, I've never been arrested before. I didn't know what to do. I've never been arrested, and I know not to, 1, kick a police car window, and 2, spit on the police. I know not to do that. Most people know not to do that. It's like, there's things you know. When you're around the police, you're supposed to be on your best behavior, so it's not to go to jail. So his excuse of not knowing what to do is like, really? Like, he is clearly not taking responsibilities for his actions. Like, you were drunk and you weren't thinking clearly. Even most drunk people know not to kick out a police car. But I don't know how drunk you were, but your excuse on that, I am not buying at all. So Amari, he already told his mom, you've been all kinds of crazy and acting a fool. I'm going to need you to go over and talk to April. So she was like, well, if I want to be in the room with my grandbaby's born, then I'm going to have to do this. And her excuse as to why she's being so mean and rude to Leslie is because it wasn't that she didn't think she was going to be a good mother. It's just that she don't think she was ready. She's always, every time Amarian goes on the road, April's there with him. She's like, that's a sacrifice. I'm being there with my man. She's like, but you pregnant and all that stuff. She's like, if my doctor said it was okay, I don't know what you have a problem with it because you're not my doctor. You don't know what's going on with my body. And she's like, well, I know I wasn't ready and my mom treated me the same way. So I feel as since you're Omarian's first, mother of his child, like she's expecting them to break up and him have more children. But yeah, I want what's best for y'all. I want to be in there with my grandbaby's born because if I'm not going to be in his life. I was like, what? Just because you weren't going to be in a room that equates to not being in his life. Like, when the baby's born, he ain't going to know you there. Like, his eyes ain't going to be focused. He's not going to know. But I guess it's something how you feel. But your excuse is, well, my mama treated me like this and I had to whip into shape. Well, you were 16 and Amarian's daddy wasn't there. She has Amarian with her. And she didn't show any indication that she wasn't going to be ready. Laura's like, she pregnant and this baby ready to come. And yeah, she's like, she's tired, her back hurt. She's ready to get back into shape. She was like most women, like almost all women are ready to, once I get, done having this baby, I'm getting my body back into shape because my body's been stretched out from all orifices. So her excuse is like, I was doing this. I guess she's kind of say this is kind of like tough love, but I wouldn't buying it. Not even a little bit. So it's time to meet Daddy. Naya, or Nia, whatever her name, I think it's Naya. She feels that, since they're in a good place now and they're thinking about moving in together, it's time for, Soldier to be her daddy. She'd already spoke with her sisters and it's like, okay, y'all been together all this time and we ain't never met him, not even a little bit. Something's kind of fishy about that. Y'all say y'all been on and off for 8 years and all that stuff and now y'all on again. You need to talk to Daddy about this, and they decided to do that. And I guess Soldier Boy was under the impression, so you tell me your daddy got 10 kids, he reduced her doing all that, me and him, we gonna be like that. We gonna go back like Forrest, but we gonna be that kind of type. And I don't know why in his mind he's thinking, okay, this man, he know what it's like, being out on the road and with all these girls. But he forgot the part that you were with his daughter. He's like, he knew what it is to be a rapper, but Teddy Riley, producer extraordinaire, and Daddy, they two different people. And for whatever reason, I guess Soldier Boy didn't understand that, and he sits down and, he's like, all right, y'all been together all this time, how come I'm just meeting you? Okay, Naya, I'm going to need you to, me and him going to have a little talk. And she's like, what? Yeah, we're going to have a little talk. And he is like, he's giving him the 3rd degree, which, as a father, you in a relationship with my daughter, my granddaughter's involved, I'm going to need to know who you are and know that you are going to be able to take care of them. You're going to be responsible for them. And I commend him for that. And he's asking questions. Okay, so how did y'all meet? So the boy was like, well, we met at this place and she came home with me. Oh, so y'all had relations. And so he didn't know what to say. He didn't want to lie, but he didn't want to be like, yes, me and your daughter got it on the first night. And the whole time, he is giving him this, if you hurt my daughter and or granddaughter, I will hurt you and have no problems about it. He is giving him this look. And as I was looking at that look, I was getting distracted because Teddy Riley, he has like the thinnest mustache in the entire world. And every time I see him, it just distracts me as how thin it is. I don't know if that's his preference or his mustache don't really grow fully. I don't know the situation, but he was like, he got in there and was like, okay, you gonna have to do right. I done seen all these videos of you, girls taping you, you drunk or high, whatever it is, you gonna have to cut that right now, or I will cut you. That's the look I'm getting from him. Hazel in this love letter song, she decides it's time to, let Berg hear her song. He done gave her a nice little beat, and now it's time for him to hear it. So he decides that he is going to listen to it, but says that this is no way going to lead to us having sex, us being in a relationship, or any of that. I'm just here to listen to the song. And as he's listening to it, he's like, I think this song is about me. She's talking about some, I was there for you from the beginning. I was holding you down. This is a 4-page letter. I was like, okay, we a Leah now, but okay. And he was like, what is this? And she's like, don't you like it? And he was like, but we not together. We never been together. And she's trying to convince him, yes, we were together. All those times. He's like, we were not together. And he said this before, and I like that Berg was not leading her on. He told her the truth each and every time that, I'm not ready to just be with one person. That's not who I am right now. It's like, low down as I've heard he was honest with her and telling her, but she just like refused to get it. And I thought we was going to have like an intervention for her. I was going to vote on, hey, who agrees thinks Hazel needs an intervention. But I guess this was the last straw. I guess she thought she was going to pull him in with their combination of his, putting a beat on her song and she's singing and they was going to come together. But that's not how it happened. Not even a little bit. And can I say, Hazel, her and her confessions be throwing me off, because you can clearly tell that she's reading, and it's like, yes, I did this song for Berg, and he will love it, and that will show him that I am down for him. And I'm like, okay. And I don't like her confessions. I just don't. Even a little bit. Oh, did y'all check when Tierra Marie was in the studio with Berg and he was trying to lean in and touch on her thigh? I guess he thought she was in this vulnerable state there where she was going to do that. She was like, yeah, she said, move that hand off this thigh. I will catch you. So I guess he was trying to jump to the next thing, make Hazel mad. I'm not really sure. But Tierra does go to T. Ray J after she done found out all these shenanigans he's been got himself into lately. And he is there looking very, very drunk. Possibly high. His eyes is all half closed. He's sounding all low and like he's trying to put sentences together. And like he flat out was like, we was never together. Like, we had sex a few times, but, we wasn't a couple. And Tierra Marie, she was like hurt because, like, we was together 7-8 years, and you gonna try to downplay her relationship? Like, you say y'all weren't together, but she had all this stuff over at your house. So did you forget that? I don't know. So that was the gist of my review. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.